Let's do a full face of Rare Beauty. Okay, first off, I'm going to start with their tinted moisturizer, and this is in the shade 30W. Oh, that was probably all I need, so I'm just going to put a little over there. And it's a little yellow toned for me. I just got a bit of a tan, so I'm actually going to mix in some bronzing drops just to help it match my current skin tone. This gives such a nice skin-like yet glass skin finish. It just looks so hydrated and dewy, but it does set down to more of a natural finish, so it's not too matte, not too dewy. To conceal, I'm going to be using these two products from Rare Beauty. This is their regular concealer, and then this is their under eye brightener. For my skin, I'm going to use this concealer just where I need it. I just have that one dark spot right there. And then for the under eye brightener, I have the shade light medium. My concealer's in the shade 230N, just like my foundation. That's a great shade for me. This really nice metal tip applicator, I'm just using that to help with any puffiness, just provide some cooling effects. I also put this on my lids just because I get some discoloration there. I'm just blending that out with a concealer brush. This just provides a nice bit of coverage, and it doesn't take away everything. I do have a lot of darkness under my eyes, but I don't mind that. Just for the summer especially, I just want a light bit of coverage just to brighten the area, but I don't need full coverage. And that concealer really helped to just conceal this dark acne scar I have. So yeah, looking great so far. Next, using one of my favorites, I'm gonna say that for literally every product, but this is the bronzer stick, and this is very popular for a reason because it's just that good. Super creamy, super blendable. I'm just putting that everywhere. I have the shade Happy Soul. I've seen a lot of people put this on their eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, next up, I love their blushes. I especially love the Soft Pinch liquid blushes. These are totally viral for a reason as well. Or should I do their other blush formula that's softer? I've done a lot of videos with their Soft Pinch liquid blushes, but we have to use this one. This is their melting blush formula, and I have the shade Nearly Neutral. I accidentally took a little dunk out of it, but it's a really cute little pad. It almost looks like a pad of butter to me. It's so cute, and these are so easy. If you're intimidated by really pigmented blushes and like the liquid blushes maybe have a little too much pigment to you, you're scared to work with them, this is your girl. Now to set the face, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty powder. This is their loose setting powder in the shade Light. It's a really cute little, has the Rare Beauty emblem on it, and then it locks into place so you don't get powder spilling everywhere. Genius. So I just take some on the powder puff, and I'm going to rub it into my hand to get an even distribution, and then just pat that right under my eye. Also patting some on my eyelids since I did put some of the under eye brightener there, and I do not want it to crease. Set the rest of my face. You can totally skip this step if you have more normal to dry skin, but I have combo skin and it's over 100 degrees here in Texas, so I'm gonna need some powder to make this makeup last. We don't have any powder blush or bronzer from Rare Beauty, but we do have a powder highlight, so I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty powder highlighter in the shade Exhilarate. It's my favorite, and it did break, but I repressed it, so if yours broke too, definitely watch my video on how to repress it. It was not that hard, and it's held up really well. Taking this on a brush, just putting some on my cheek. They also have a liquid highlighter formula, which I love, but this one has been my go-to as of late. I'm also going to be taking a little bit of that on my eye. I always love putting some of this on my inner corner, so we're definitely doing that. But since we have that bronzer stick on our lid a little bit for some dimension, I'm just going to take a little bit of the highlight on my finger, pat that on my lid. And lastly for the eyes, another favorite of mine is the Rare Beauty mascara. If you haven't tried this already, you definitely need to. They make a mini size for only $11, which I think is pretty comparable to your drugstore prices. I paid $10 for mascara at the drugstore easily. Lastly, for lips, I'm going to use some of my favorite Rare Beauty lip formulas. This is the Kind Words lip liner. Oh my god, I never blended that. Anyways, this is the Kind Words lip liner in the shade Worthy. Another really good match for my natural lip color is the Delight tinted lip oil. Look at that, like my lips but better. Who? If you didn't know, these stains, so they last a super long time even after the glossiness has worn off. And there we go. That's the final look. Thanks for joining me for a full face of Rare Beauty.